Back, dear children. So, the second part of the lesson, desert plants and animals learn to require much less water than most plants and animals. The camel is a typical desert animal. Smaller desert animals have unusual means of satisfying their needs for water. This is what we saw in the last session. So, I shared with you about a few insects. Okay, it will be interesting to how they are fetching water and moisture content, right? We'll see the next slide here. All living things need water, right? In order to survive, we need water. Everybody need water. A few plants and animals that live in desert have developed the ability to require less water than most plants and animals. They learn, actually, all plants and animals, they learn to live without water. The camel, when we see desert, the first thing comes to our mind is the camel. Okay, camel, popularly known as what? Fantastic, ship of the desert. Ship of the desert, it can drink a lot of water at one time. Okay, camel, it will drink more water and can be able to store that for nearly 2 months also, it seems, more than that. Okay, where it will be stored, where the water will be stored, inside the stomach or inside the hump. Hump will be there for camel, right? So where the water will be stored? Water will be stored inside the stomach or inside the hump. That you search and tell me. Okay, right? Camels can do without water for days together, can live without water for days together. The reason is how they are living. You know, we are getting sweat. Even now I am sweating because no fan, right? For you also, if 1 hour power cut, then you will feel sweat, right? But the reason is they sweat very little. Who? The camel and the desert animals will sweat very little. We sweat because we must keep our body temperature constant. Sweat is there because we are maintaining the body temperature. That is why sweating is there, right? We sweat when it gets hot, isn't it? But what happens to the camel? See how beautifully the camels are there. Can you see that camel is sweating anywhere? Not at all, right? We sweat when it gets hot, but the camel will not sweat. And it keeps the body cool for us. Camel can stand high body temperature, so it can withstand that heat also. They don't need to sweat and therefore retain the water they drink for long periods of time. So that is why they are consuming more water at a time and it is retaining for a long time, right? So the next slide shows the smaller desert animals. They do not drink water. Most of the insects, they do not drink water, right? They burrow underground. You know what burrow is? They'll dig and go inside the sand. They burrow underground during the hot daytime and comes out at night time to eat. You know why it is coming out at night? Daytime it will be very hot, it cannot walk. Why it is burrowing inside? Because inside the sand the temperature will be little bit less. Okay, when you dig the sand inside, the temperature will be little bit less. And some of them eat other animals and get the water they need from the moisture in the meat. So what they are eating, that meat will have water content, isn't it? So that water content they will take. Others eat plants and seeds and get the water they need from the plant juices. So you understood how the insects and animals in the desert get water content? Yes, one is from the meat they eat, and the next is from the seeds and plants they eat, and the plant juices will be there, right? Plant will have water content, that water content it will take. Next is desert plants also adopt themselves. Plants, animals will adapt themselves. Okay, good. Plants also adapt themselves to the life they lead. You know, if one best example is cactus. Cactus plants will store water in their thick stems. Cactus will not have leaves, you know that, right? So it will have thorns. Why it has thorns? Why it has thorns? Actually, the leaf, which is bigger in size, is reduced to the size of a needle, that is thorn, to avoid evaporation, right? Their roots lie very close to the surface of the ground, and it will quickly absorb the moisture from the light rains that occasionally falls in desert. So there are desert plants adopt themselves, right? So first one is cactus plants. It will store water in their thick stems, and the leaves get reduced in size and it became thorn to avoid evaporation, and the roots will lie close sorry the roots will lie close to the surface of the ground and quickly absorb the moisture from the light rains. Very light, few drops of rains, it is there also, it will absorb that immediately, right? So can you able to see the cactus plants, how shining it was? Actually here in picture only it was shining, but actually if you go and see the cactus plant, it will be very rough. Okay, next is the major feature of desert is, of course, dryness. The variation of temperature. Variation of temperature in the sense, morning, daytime fully it will be very hot, and the night time fully it will be very cool. That is a variation in temperature desert have. In humid climates, the moisture in the air acts like a blanket and protects the earth's surface from the hot rays. The moisture acts like a blanket. What is mean by blanket? You use blanket in night time when you use AC, right? So here the moisture in the air acts as a blanket, right? So that the moisture content will be more, and the plants also will absorb water content. Next is the absence of the blanket. What will happen if there is no moisture content? What will happen? So the desert heat, the heatness in the desert will go rapidly high, right? That is what occurs during daytime, and it will be very cool, rapidly cool, very cool in the night time. Can you able to see the night sky? Very beautiful, isn't it? So it will be very cool in the night time, right? So deserts are an important part of nature, nature's great plan. They are there like a dense forest. How you are enjoying forest, how you are enjoying waterfalls, how you are enjoying mountains, the same way you have to enjoy desert also, right? You are enjoying deep oceans. Just because they are hot and dry, you should not look upon as a useless part of the earth. So, children, deserts are also a useful part of the earth which will give us many things, right? It is a place to live. Many animals, many people are living there. So, don't think it as a useless part. Shall we move to the summary? Right? So, most people believe that the desert is an endless stretch of land. They think that it is dry, hot, waterless, and without shelter. The specialists, however, see the desert as a beautiful place. For them, a desert is a home for a variety of people, animals, and plants. It's actually true. It does not always have a cover of grass. The rain is rare. But when it does, the desert becomes as beautiful as a tropical garden. Desert may sometimes have mountains and hills. It may have an oasis also. A desert can be hot like Thar or cold like Ladakh. In general, when a place has little or no water and vegetation, people call it as a desert. Right? Sand dunes are found in those deserts which are almost totally without water. These dunes keep on shifting across the desert. Right? All creatures need water. The animals and plants of the desert are able to survive on less water. Camel can do without water for days together. The reason is camel can drink a lot of water at one time. Camels do not sweat, so they retain their water, what they drink, for a long time. Right? Smaller desert animals get their water from the moisture in the things they eat. So, some of them get the water they need from the animals they eat, and those who don't eat meat eat plants and seeds, isn't it? So, they get the needed water from the plant juices, right? So, in our cities and villages, the climate is humid. The moisture in the air acts as a blanket. It protects the earth from the hot rays of the sun. So, earth is not very hot during the day. The same cover doesn't let the heat go out during the night. So, the earth is not very cold during the night time. There's a variation in temperature during the 24 hours is not much, since there is no such cover in the desert. There is much variation between the day and night temperature there. The temperature rises much during the day. In the same way, it falls much during the night time. Right? Comprehension check. Children, you have 3 questions and 2 activities. The first question, camel can do without water for days together. What is the reason given in the text? Children, you try and write on your own. Okay? And check out the answer in this. Right? And the second question, how do the smaller desert animals fulfill their needs for water? After writing, you check the answer. If there is any change, you correct it. Okay? The third question, in a desert, the temperature rises during the day and falls rapidly during night time. What is the reason? Right? The moisture protects the earth's surface. So, that is the main answer. You check in, write it down here. In the activity, describe a desert in your own way. You can write a paragraph about desert. So, my answer is this: dry, hot, horrifying place, all these. Check it out. and the second question also nomads, right? So children, you please check the answers, and it's time to say thank you dear. Bye.